Right now, I'm pretty sure there's some virgin out there willing to die to lose his virginity, willing to kill to get some of that pussy, willing to do anything to swipe that V card. And I'm here to tell you, it's not worth it. It's not. Just take your time. Don't be influenced or peer pressured like I was. I was 17 and there were niggas talking about, man, you still ain't fucked none yet? Dude, I was 11 when I lost my virginity. I didn't even have pubes. I was pubescent. I ain't hit puberty, but I was still hitting that ass though. You late. And I let it get to me. I let it affect me. I ended up losing my virginity in the back of a car, and I still felt empty, like my balls in that bitch's gas tank. Tryna catch me riding dirty. I felt the same, and I felt I had to get some more again. I had to. And once you get your first piece, unless you got a girlfriend, it's not any more easier getting the second piece if you ain't got no game like me. I be hesitant to ask. I be awkward sometimes, but other times I be in the zone. And I'm I wouldn't say I'm easily influenced, but I'm easily shamed. I was hanging out with my cousins, we were drinking, they had girls over, and of course, niggas was hogging the girls. Like, do you choo choo? None of that was going on. So it was basically find your own girl. So I was swiping through Tinder, swiping through Facebook dating, trying to get some action. And I was off a sensu bean. Don't do drugs, kids, but sensu beans in this universe, they make you extremely horny. Dick on Super Saiyan 3. My pubic hairs were blonde. Like I was tweaking. So I had to find something to hit immediately. Everybody else was drinking, having a good time, listening to the music like I should have been doing. I should have just been vibing. But I found me a match on Facebook dating. Her name was Becky. We're gonna call her Big Becky. All her pictures had her face up close. She was a beautiful girl. She had, how will I describe her? Without describing her too accurately, so y'all won't know her. She had brown hair, blue eyes, and puffy cheeks, but I didn't pay that no attention. So we start texting. Luckily, she was down to meet that night. I said, this is a one-on-one opportunity. You meet a girl on a dating app and she's willing to meet that night. So I immediately bring condoms because I knew that like there was a 50% chance that that pussy was toxic. So I get some condoms and I get an Uber and then I'm off to her address. And her address was a trailer park. I knock on the door and my heart is in my balls. But my balls don't give a damn. My balls want some ass. Even though on the other side might be a member of the KKK. But like I said, I didn't give a damn. But Becky opened the door and I noticed Becky, she was big. She was big. She had 4 pairs of titties. Well, nah, 2 pairs of titties. Like a fold of belly under her titties and then her belly. But I was already there and I don't body shame shit. So I go in and I notice that her cousin is there too. We gonna call her, what we gonna call her? Just a carb. Just a carbs. That's what we gonna call her. Now, she had a fat face, fat ass, and fat everything. But if you got a fat ass, then I'm not caring that much. But we just talking, conversating. I brought some alcohol with me, and like I said, y'all listen. I'm not this brave at all, but I told y'all that I took a sensu bean. Don't do what I did. So I looked at I looked at Big Becky and I said, "So where the bedroom at?" She said it's over there. So we all go to the bedroom. I'm like, I didn't say why is Jessica following us, but Jessica Carb, she was trying to cock block. I was trying to put my arm around her. And then she was like, man, y'all, hey, cuz, you see this? Every time I was trying to get close, she would come in between us and show her something on the phone or some shit. And I'm like, okay, that's the game you want to play? So while they were conversating, I just took my dick out. It was a wreck. Everything was ready to go. I just took my dick out and I was just watching the television on the bed. And then they looked. And the next thing I know, bro, they consume my shit so fast. You would think my dick was a Three Musketeers and my balls was two Whoppers, malt chocolate balls. But they was eating it like it was edible. I'm pretty sure Jessica was on the balls, and then Becky was on the Three Musketeers. This was nasty because they were related, but did I give a damn? No. I didn't. I didn't go to church in a while, so I mean, I can confess my sins, but the pastor would probably give me a high five. But like, I had these girls in like 3 different positions, and they were belly to belly the whole time. I had one in missionary, one in doggy style, so the hoes was just aligning. I would go in one, out the other, in one, out the other, in one, like mid-stroke, I was switching up. That sensu bean had me, I was a monster off of it. I was a monster. And then I had them both on all fours, just going to one side, going to the other, going to one side, going to the other. Like, and they started to sweat, and it smelled like, man, it smelled like pizza and Cheetos. They said they sweat was smelling good, like all type of different foods and stuff. But then it started to stink after it set in. But man, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful until the bed broke. But when the bed broke, we still kept fucking. The bed said boom, but we can't hear it because there was so many cheeks being clapped, everything being clapped except for mine. So many titties touching stomachs. And it was just, oh my God. It was just amazing, man. It was just amazing. It was like an hour going ham. I was switching them out, switching them out. And finally, I released. Was I proud of myself? Hell yeah. I had a threesome. I don't give a damn if the combined weight was 1,300 pounds and the bed said boom in the middle of it. It was still an accomplishment. And guess what? We all sat back and ate some pizza after that. But was it nasty? Yeah. Did I give a fuck? No. Should I probably be telling this story? Hell no, I shouldn't be telling this, especially on YouTube. I'm probably finna get banned. Nah, we ain't even gonna say that. I'm probably finna get 100,000 views from this video because, yeah, y'all know y'all like this story. Y'all know y'all like to hear shit like this. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.